Walls here, and it is Tuesday, and we have our third DGP sentence for these 9 weeks in front of us, and it reads like this. This is the most extraordinary thing that I ever knew, exclaimed the laird. And in class today, I talked about how we're not going to deal with well and exclaim the laird for the purposes of our DGP instruction. We're just going to focus on this is the most extraordinary thing that I ever knew. So let's begin with Mondays, which again is identifying the parts of speech. The first word we have to deal with is this. This is a pronoun. It can be different kinds of pronouns, but in this case, there are different kinds of pronouns. In this case, this is demonstrative. And we label that with a DRM. It's a demonstrative pronoun, and that just basically means it's demonstrating, it's pointing out. Which one? This one. So this is our verb. It is a linking verb, LV. The is an article. Most here describes extraordinary, and therefore it's going to be an adverb, because if a word describes an adjective, it's an adverb. Extraordinary here is an adjective because it describes thing. Thing is a common noun. So that gives us our the first half. This is the most extraordinary thing. That. Now that could also be a pronoun. This and that can both be pronouns. This is a demonstrative pronoun. I could be using that as a pronoun. I could be saying which one? That one. But in this case, that is connecting two clauses. And it's a pronoun, but it's not demonstrative. It's relative. And we're going to say R-E-L, I can draw, P-R-O. R-E-L-P-R-O, relative pronoun. A relative pronoun relates one part of the sentence to the next. I is a first person pronoun. Ever modifies the verb knew, that's adverb. And then knew here, like I said, is our verb. But it's an action verb rather, and we'll talk about that, I guess, on Tuesday. So there's Monday's DGP, and we'll see how this relates to Tuesdays. So make sure you've got that. Let's see, where's my eraser? All right, let's talk Tuesdays here. Okay, so I've got two verbs here. I've got is, and I've got knew. And neither one of those has a direct object or anything like that. So we're going to call it intransitive. Now, the subject of the verb is going to be this. So this is an I knew. So there we go. So I've got this is and I knew as my subjects and verbs. And we got to look for phrases. Tuesday is all about identifying parts of sentence, including subjects, verbs, and phrases. And I don't see any phrases. How do I know there aren't any phrases? I didn't see any prepositions or participles or gerunds or infinitives. All I've got is subjects and verbs here. Oh, I do have one thing. I've got an intransitive verb here, a linking verb. This is, but over here I have a noun, and this noun renames this. So that's going to make it my predicate nominative, which I just mark with a P in. There we go. So that's Tuesday's DGP on top of Mondays. Make sure you come in tomorrow with your paper ready to go. Hope you guys have a good night.